guys, it's Fee. So I am going to be doing pineapple core this month for TTC purposes. And I had a smaller pineapple that I didn't like that I used the core of for the first day that I wanted to do the pineapple core for. And I got this new one, and I thought to myself, well, I wonder if I can turn this into a smoothie of sorts. I don't know if there's any pros or cons to just flat out eating the pineapple core or turning it into something else and eating it that way. So I don't know if anybody can educate me on that. By all means, leave a message below. I would love to hear anything that I don't know about this. But I thought I would try and turn this into a smoothie of sorts and show you what I do. This is my first run of it. So, and the ingredients I'm using are completely off the top of my head, so you'll get to find out along with me if it works or not. So, I've already cut the top of the pineapple off with my handy dandy blade here. Now I'm going to core it, and this, I have this awesome little gadget that makes this so much easier. It's a pineapple core, and it works like a corkscrew, if you see that blade. So let's see how this goes, because it's been a long time since I've used it. You're supposed to just put it in the side and turn it. Put it in the center and turn it as it goes down. And you know what? This thing is awesome. I already see what it's doing. So you keep turning it like a corkscrew until you get all the way down to the bottom. Not there yet. Almost. It starts getting hard to turn. That's probably right at the bottom. Now, you're supposed to just pull it straight out without turning at all. And look at that. I think that's awesome. And your core is right in the center. So now, all I have to do, I'm sorry I don't have a better camera set up for this. I don't have a tripod. So all I have to do is just cut these rings off of here, like so. And there's my yummy pineapple that I will be putting into a container. I have a cutting board down here. And as for the core, there are these buttons up top that you press to release. And the core is right in there, so all I have to do, one second. Okay. So now all you have to do is just push this down until it starts coming out the bottom. And there's your pineapple core. I find it much easier than struggling with cutting this thing myself. And I think I got this, now all I have to do is wash this and I'm done. I think I got this from Avon, believe it or not, but I'm sure there are other companies that make it. It is called a pineapple corer, and this is the corkscrew variety. So I'm going to toss that in my sink because I'm done with that. Alright, so now I'm going to take this core and I'm going to, typically what you would do is you'd cut it up into 3 equal parts and you'd eat one of these a night. I'm going to put all 3 of these cut up a little bit more into my blender here. Alright, there we go. And I'm going to put in, now this, what I'm making here is supposed to be for all 3 days of your pineapple core eating for TTC purposes. So what I don't drink the first time is going to go into the fridge. Alright, so the entire core cut up into little pieces, 2/3 cup of low-fat milk. I haven't tried it with fat-free, but it probably would work. About 1 cup of just plain old water. And then I put in protein mix. Now the protein mix I use is by Arborn, and I will link that website below. And if I can find a picture of this stuff in the regular bag that it originally comes in, I will post it right now. All right, so they make this in chocolate and in vanilla. It's got some, I'm not gonna, you know, be a sales rep for the company, but I really love their protein mix. It's got some awesome stuff in it. Nothing that's bad for you and everything that's good for you. And I have back issues. I have disc issues, and the more protein, the merrier for my problems. So sometimes it's hard for me to get as much protein in my diet as I should, so this is how I do it. All right, so I'm going to use my protein mix. I'm going to use the chocolate for this variety because I think chocolate pineapple sounds good, but I am sure the vanilla would work just fine. The mix comes with these little cups. I don't know how much that is. That might be, I don't know, quarter of a cup, half a cup. I don't know. I'm not good at judging sizes. Normally I don't measure anything. All right, so I'm going to put in 2 of those. Heaping. See? Heaping. Because again, this is for 3 days. And then, just for grins, I'm going to take a couple pieces of the good pineapple and toss that in there. Probably about 3 rings worth. These size rings. The rest of that's going to go in my fridge for other yummy purposes. All right, so I'm just tossing that into my blender, and I'm going to puree it up. This is probably going to get kind of loud. Maybe I'll toss some music over this part of it. All right, that looks good to me. So I'm going to take my fancy, cool little glass here, since this is supposed to kind of turn the pineapple core thing into a tropical drink. And I'm going to fill him up about halfway because he's a big glass. And the rest of that is for my other 2 days. And there you go. And it's just a frothy, chocolatey pineapple drink. Taste test. That is pretty good. I think it'd be even better with the vanilla. But I was in a chocolatey kind of mood today, so here you go. So that is my pineapple core recipe that I think is better than just eating the straight core out of the center. Again, if anybody knows any reasons why it's better just to eat it straight, let me know. But for now, I like this. That's all I got today. Talk to you later.